it's impossible to walk this path only by yourself. Forget it. Everyone has the possibility to unlock something very, very special about him or herself. And it's up to your actions. Ultimately, it's you yourself who also is able to unlock it. The only problem is that sometimes you need the key to unlock it. It's not that you cannot do it. The problem is only you don't know how. You don't know where to start. You don't know where to look. And this is why sometimes in this lifetime you are meeting someone that we call a teacher, that we sometimes call a master. And why is it that we then start to follow that master? Because he has the key. Ultimately, afterwards, after some time, you have received the skills. It was you who put the effort into doing the training, doing the research, doing the work. Ultimately, it was you. But it was him or her that gave you that spark, that gave you that key, that you eventually started doing it. And this is why sometimes you need these people, because they hold the key for you to enter into the next door. They are the gate holders, the gatekeepers. And yes, I can also witness that meanwhile you think that because we are so well connected everywhere in the world, you can access quite a lot of information just by going on Google or on YouTube. Of course, it feels like that you are independent because you have access to the whole world just by sitting at home. Yes, this is a trend. This is a development that is which is going on now for quite some time and will still go on in the future until it will shift. Until it will shift. And you will realize how much of a fantasy and how much of an illusion it is to think that you can live a life, or that living a life means that you are sitting at the chair, looking at the whole world and being connected with the world through the screen. This is not living a life. This is you are living an illusion in this life. To live a life is you look at your hands, you look at your body, and you go out of the house. You do the steps. You do what makes your body sweat. You breathe in the air. You have physical contact with people. You talk face to face with people. This is living life. The other thing is sad. And so on the one side, having access to knowledge, merging it together with the right mindset, how you personally look upon walking and spending this lifetime of yours. Those two things coming together, I think, carry a huge possibility that you can unleash something special about yourself. This is the main point to share. This is the reason why I share. Because I think everybody can be more than he thinks he is right now. And you do not depend on anyone to tell you or to give you any type of certification, any type of graduation. I don't think you need this to become big. Everything you need to become big is there. It's just you need the right methods and you need the mindset to make it grow, that fire. And at least I still think there is some positivity out everywhere. And everyone has that fire. And it's always just in the moment you realize you have that fire, then you need to stay with it. Cultivate it, day in, day out. And when it starts growing, it's a different life. It's awareness that opens possibilities up for you. It's the awareness to realize there's the chance right now, go for it. And this is why the beginning, this awareness is a very, very important aspect. Because like I said, sometimes you are finding yourself in the period where you receive a lot of chances, a lot of possibilities. Sometimes you are in the time slot, you're in the time frame, no possibilities there. Just waiting and be happy about what you have. But sometimes those periods come where the possibilities start to add up. And then I think it is important to realize and become aware of them. To be able and take that decision, are you going to go for it or not? Yeah, but being asleep all the time is difficult. Yeah, and that is the reason you don't want to sleep right now. You want to be awake. You want to be awake and you want to be clear. Being awake and clear, now your life is in your hands. In the moment where we become more aware, it doesn't only mean you become more aware of other people's field of expression, but you will automatically also start to become aware what type of energy are you expressing. And in order to not let your world being influenced too much by the outside circumstances, there is only one way, or let's say two ways. Either you find a shield that blocks everything that from the out world is trying to penetrate you. Either you have some type of a shield that can protect you from incoming influences, that just boom, shuts you down. Or your own energy field, your own expression, your own aura, let's say, is strong enough that nothing just penetrates it. That if something has an influence, then it is you on others. But how do you do this? And this is that expression. What does it mean to become unshakable? That you want to develop yourself in such a way that you can be the rock for others where people are going to hold on to. Not the other way around. You don't want people playing around with you and you yourself don't know where are they pushing me, where am I moving. This is you're shakeable. This is you're movable. But you are in peace with yourself. You are in peace with your life mission. You are in peace with the way how you are talking, how you are behaving, what your contribution is to the world. You're in peace with how people see you.